Happy Father's Day, guys. Happy Father's Day, Morgan.
Hi, guys. Thanks.
If you're watching this, babe, I love you. You're doing an awesome job. Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. It is Sunday and we're getting ready to head out to visit Morgan's dad. There's no church today because we had an awful storm come through last night and half the city at least is without power. But we have power, fortunately. We only lost it for like a second. Arlo slept through the whole storm, even the tornado sirens going off. And it's crazy because we didn't have tornadoes. It was actually straight line winds, but they were coming through and like some places got 100-mile-an-hour straight line winds. It tore up so many trees and power lines that it does look like a tornado's went through. Yeah, babe? Yeah, a fly. He's obsessed with flies right now, and summertime in Oklahoma, they are just right outside this door waiting. But I wanted to show you guys this shirt that Morgan got me. It's Father's Day today, but he got me a present. He went to the Flaming Lips concert last night, and it looks like it was amazing. I can't show you guys any video for copyright purposes, which sucks, but I love my new shirt, and he had a great time. He did barely make it home before the storms hit, which was really nerve-wracking, but he's safe. We're all safe, and if you're watching this out there in Tulsa or Oklahoma and you got damage or you still don't have power, I am so sorry. I hope you get power back real soon.
We just helped him.
Happy Father's Day, guys. Happy Father's Day, Morgan.
Hi, guys. Thanks.
Arlo, can you say Happy Father's Day?
Oh, Bubba,
Yes.
thank you.
So we have driven up to Stillwater to visit Morgan's dad, but first we stopped to get lunch at Shortcake's Diner. It is like our nostalgia food for sure. It is one of those greasy spoon places. When we were in college, it was open until what, like
24
hours a day.
Yeah.
So it was the place that you went
After
when you
a night
needed
out.
something greasy in your stomach after a night out. Yeah.
Yeah, you wanted to go to Shortcakes afterwards, and you never knew what you were going to get from Shortcakes. It was always going to be a good experience. The food was always amazing. Don't watch them cook it, because if you think about some of the stuff that's going on at this greasy spoon, you might not eat it, but it's totally worth it. The food is amazing, but you never knew if you were going to run into a crazy person talking to themselves. I mean, me and Piper had one night where this guy, we don't know if it was mental illness, we don't know if he was tripping balls, a little combination of both, but he was in the corner talking about the store across the street looks like a lamp store, but it can't be a lamp store because I don't have a lamp. You're listening to the FM radio again, Clarence. And it was
what it was. It was Clarence. I couldn't remember.
It was Clarence. I'm telling you, it was a crazy night, but it was so good. The food was so amazing. It was a good Father's Day lunch, and I'm so happy we went.
Okay, guys, get you a husband who'll stop on the side of the road so you can pick some wildflowers. I thought Indian paintbrushes were over. They are my favorite flower.
And I can't see them.
Morgan can't see them because he's colorblind.
Until they're actually picked. When they're in a field of grass or green, I can't tell you where they're at.
And I had told Morgan that I wanted to stop at some point this early spring summer season to pick some so that I could press them, and I never got around to it. So on the way out, he asked me, he said, did you ever get your flowers? And I said, no. He said, are there any around here? And I said, I think it's over. And about the time I said that, we saw some. So we stopped.
I didn't see them.
Some. Well,
I saw some. Colorblind.
Yes. So I had Morgan pull over and we picked some. And I picked a few to press, and then I picked this one for my hair, and then Arlo's got one in his hair. Is your flower still in your hair? Yes? I think it may be covered up by hair at this point, but still. Awesome guy. Okay guys, we are back from Morgan's dad's. It was a hot trip. We had a really big windstorm last night come through, and a lot of you probably are in the same boat, but there were a lot of limbs down. We actually got really fortunate. We didn't have any limbs down, and our power only went out for a second, but I mean the whole state has limbs down everywhere, power outages. And when we got to Morgan's dad's house, they had a whole bunch of limbs that they needed Morgan's help with, but also they didn't have any power, and they didn't get it back on till about, I don't know, 6 o'clock this night. It was shortly after we left. But we are home, and I'm getting ready to make dinner, and I'm really excited because look, our first 2 Cherokee purple tomatoes are ripe, so we are going to have BLTs for our Father's Day dinner with our Cherokee purple tomatoes and some potato salad and chips. Good morning, guys. Morgan and Arlo are still asleep, and so I thought, well, I've got some time to myself still, I would come out here and tell you guys a story. And it's about Morgan. So, oh, there comes Arlo. Okay, he's got his bluey on, so he's good. Where was I? Okay, yeah. Morgan and all the dads here in Oklahoma really kind of got the crap end of the stick yesterday. With the storms that happened and having to clean up afterwards. So I just wanted to take this time to brag a little bit and tell you a story about what an awesome dad Morgan is, and just what an awesome person he is. This story happened 2 Sundays ago, 2 Sundays ago. Morgan was wearing his new Free Dad Hug shirt that he got for Pride, and he gave plenty of free dad hugs while we were at church, but then we went to the water park, and he was wearing his shirt there, and because Morgan is like whiter than white and burns so easily, he was wearing his shirt in the pool, and this little boy stopped him, 11, 12 years old maybe, and he says, "Are you serious?" And Morgan is completely confused. He's like, "What are you talking about, bud?" And the little boy said, "Are you really giving out free dad hugs? My dad doesn't hug me anymore." Morgan said, "Do you need a dad hug?" And he said, "Yeah." And so Morgan gave him one of his big, warm dad hugs. If you've ever been in a Morgan hug, they are all encompassing. They're amazing. And it just really touched my heart and touched his heart. You know, Morgan was telling me about it afterwards, and he was like, I don't know that kid's story. I don't have to know that if a little kid wants a hug and needs a hug, then I'm going to give him one. because I hope that, you know, if that was ever Arlo, that he would get his hug. You know, that's Morgan. He works 6 days a week, and he still comes home and he gives Arlo his best, and he gives me his best, and he gets 1 day off a week, and I know he would love to sleep in, because that is his favorite thing in the world to do, is sleep sometimes. But he still gets up every Sunday and takes us both to church and gives his best to the kids at church when he's in youth. And then, you know, takes the rest of his Sunday, his day off, and spends it with us. And then brings us home and makes sure I get a nap on a Sunday or some time to myself without Arlo. And I just feel like he doesn't get enough recognition for that. So if you're watching this, babe, I love you. You're doing an awesome job. Everybody else, thanks for watching. Drop a comment down below and give your dad some love or Morgan some love. And we'll see you later.